lunch right after coffee at Xi'an Famous Foods. We got a lamb cumin burger and their noodles. They're very, very famous, wide, thick, chewy, spicy noodles. Looks so good. Smells so good. And then I made some little side dishes. I made this wood ear mushroom and this cucumber salad. Wait, kind of have to mix it because it clumps together. I just spent an hour making this green juice along with this that I'm about to have. I've been experiencing a little bit of bloating for the last 24 hours, so I'm hoping this will help. This has spinach, celery, apple, lemon, ginger. Yeah. Very green. It is a Sunday today. Andrew's out playing basketball, so I have the entire day to myself. And this is gonna be a little reset vlog because I've been traveling back to back to back for 4 weekends straight in September. Now that it's October, I am not traveling at all. I'm not flying anywhere. I'm not driving anywhere. I'm gonna be in New York City enjoying this beautiful transition to fall that we're experiencing. I love that the weather is cooler now because it's so much more comfortable to walk outside and to actually enjoy my time outside without sweating a bunch. And yeah, this month is just gonna really be a time for me to reset my mind, my body, because I travel so much, going through jet lag, eating at different times, eating different foods that might be delicious to me, but my body does not agree with all the time. Like, this is gonna be time for me to just reset my gut and get back into working out, focus on my health mentally and physically. Yes, I enjoy traveling, but it does take a toll on me sometimes. Today, I'm going to be just kind of doing some things that I've been putting off. That includes cleaning, laundry, and then I want to make some kimchi for the next like couple of weeks to enjoy. And then I've got a lot of editing to do too. So got a lot to do. I allowed myself yesterday, which was Saturday, to just kind of bum it and not do anything at all except for watch movies at home. So today I'm gonna make it a little bit more productive. TV. I have Mark Weens on. He is my favorite YouTuber to watch on Sundays. I don't know why. He's just very comforting on a Sunday in. But this is my lunch. I'm having some leftover sundubu. I just added a lot more of my own ingredients, such as zucchini and tofu and rice. I don't know how many of you guys do this, but anytime there's like even a little bit of soup left over from restaurants, I like to bring it home and then make my own little meal out of it again. Okay, I totally just had a food coma after that lunch, but now that I'm awake, I'm gonna make some kimchi. And even though I don't want to make it right now, I'm feeling lazy. One, I just got the young radish yesterday, so I need to use it up. It takes up way too much space in my fridge. And two, kimchi really teaches you a lesson of life, and that is that the best things come to those who wait. The fermentation process is so good for your body. It teaches you patience, and it also makes me excited when I see my kimchi and I can smell it fermenting and just getting smellier and bubbling up and growing, essentially. And I love knowing that it takes time for it to be ready to eat, and that the moment you eat it, it's gonna taste so good. So we're gonna make the kimchi. I got this young radish. It's also called ponytail kimchi. It's so crunchy and so good. I just relieved the leafy parts because I just want the radish. I've had it both ways, and this time I don't really want like the big leaves. So just the crunchy radish part, I'm just gonna peel and slice them in half. Okay, I have mixed it with some coarse salt, and now I am going to let it just salt for about an hour. It's still iced coffee season for me. Once you make your own milk, it's really hard to go back to store-bought, and it's so much more affordable making it yourself too. A bit of this. There you go. All right, it's all packed up. I made a pretty small batch this time, but I will see you in a few days. Okay, today I'm about to take a shower without washing my hair. I washed it yesterday. I have been slacking a little bit on my exfoliation. Does anybody else get lazy to exfoliate? Or I feel like I always say I'm gonna do it once a week, and then I end up doing it like once every 2 months. But I have these gauze exfoliation pads. This one, it's a Korean brand, and it's like a grape scent, and it's really good. My boyfriend uses it. I should be using it too, but I don't. So I'm gonna exfoliate with this, and then I'm going to also exfoliate my body today with this Dr. Teal's Sugar Scrub in lavender. I have not changed my face cleanser in a couple of years. This is the one I always use. Good Light. It's also a Korean brand. This is what the pad looks like. It's like a gauze material here, and then this is more like a bumpy, smoother material. I've just taken my shower. I did my skincare routine. I got lazy to do a face mask, but I did do my exfoliation. This was the sheet mask that I was gonna use. I wanted to show you guys some of my recent fall beauty purchases because they're all sitting on my dresser right now. They're all fairly new, and part of this reset month is me wanting to take better care of my skin, on my face, on my body, and specifically on my scalp, because I think I'm losing hair again, and I know it's because I have neglected my scalp and I just don't put enough time into it. So something that I bought, and this is a repurchase, is this cold processed scalp detox oil. This one is by Act and Acre, and it comes in this bottle here. I'm not gonna lie, I have purchased this before and I didn't finish the first bottle because I was so lazy to use it. Something about putting this on your scalp, sectioning off your hair, and doing this 20 minutes before you shampoo is just so hard for me, because by the time I want to shower, I forget to do this, and then I'm like, okay, next time I'll do it, and I never do. So I am going to stick with it this time and use this like once every week to 2 weeks. And I've already used it once yesterday, so we're off to a good start. Let's just hope that I keep it up. Another thing that I got is a body lotion, and these New York City winters, I mean, they are pretty harsh and my skin gets really dry, so I wanted to try this one. This is by The Ordinary, which is a brand that a lot of us are familiar with. Andrew and I have both used their skincare before. Andrew actually swears by their niacinamide serum, and I've used their rosehip oil. But this one I think is a new body lotion, and it comes with a pump, which is how I prefer my body lotions because it's just a lot easier to dispense. Ooh, actually, speaking of my hair, I also got this wooden comb because first of all, it's really wide, so it will like really just get onto my scalp. I'm mainly using this because I really want to like massage my scalp as I'm watching K-dramas. I am horrible about brushing my hair, like horrible. And I think like part of preventing hair loss is making sure that there's enough blood circulation on your scalp, and so you need something to really get the blood flowing. And so I think like this will really trigger it, you know, it'll like just really push on my hair follicles and whatnot. So, and it also feels really good, especially like my top scalp, it gets really sore. And actually I have another hair product. I just realized I bought a new shampoo. I'm waiting on my current one to be used up, and then I'm going to transition to this one. This shampoo is by Way, I believe, and it's their detox shampoo. I have used their little travel size one and I really liked it, so I am excited to use this. The last thing I bought is a fall blush. I don't buy makeup. I don't ever buy new makeup, honestly. But I wanted a fall blush that I could use in addition to the one that I have by Merit. This is their Flush Bomb, and it's in the color Fox. I love this. It's such a pretty, like deep mauve-y color. The new blush that I got is by Tower 28, and it's called After Hours. It's such a pretty color. It's like this purple, this plum purple color. Yep, this will be my new fall blush. I have been working the last few hours. I woke up a little earlier today just so I can make those cookies, and they turned out okay. I think I put a little bit too much orange zest in them, so it kind of took over the whole flavor of the cookie. But yeah, I've been working because today's a Thursday. I'm working from home, and I worked through my lunch and now it is 4 p.m. So I'm just kind of wrapping up my work day. I have so many like recipes in my head that I want to make this month because I know I'm not traveling as much, and I'm just so excited for just like cozy home cooked meals. This is what I like to do when I'm at home, when I'm not traveling. I like to hang out with Pika, who is staring at me right now because he probably wants dinner. And I like to cook a lot. I like to work out every single day, take walks, just kind of like focus and take time doing things that I get to do when I'm not traveling. I don't know if I would consider myself a homebody, but I am very happy and content being at home. Like, sometimes I don't even want to leave the house because there are just so many things that I like to do here. One question that I get asked pretty often, and honestly I ask this to myself sometimes, is do I get tired of traveling so much? The answer is yes, I do. Something that I haven't told you guys yet is that my company went through a second round of layoffs in May of this year, so May 2024, and thankfully again I survived. But since then my role at work has been completely different. In other words, it's been a lot less hands-on and I've had a lot more free time. Like, it's been chill, less responsibility, less opportunities to grow, sadly. But I really like my company, and I'm getting paid, and I don't think I'll lose my job, but also who knows in this day and age. I have a great manager, I have a great team, I still get bonuses, so I've just kind of been cruising at work, and because I've had so much more free time, I've had more time to edit and also just focus on, you know, more work-life balance. But yeah, I do get tired of traveling because, like I just mentioned, I have a full-time job. For those of you who are new here, I work 9 to 5 for a tech company, and traveling on top of having this job is both mentally and physically tiring. I have to get used to time differences. I have to overcome jet lag very quickly because I go on short trips. I have to have my stomach get adjusted to different types of food and then adjust back when I come back. I have to vlog. I have to be uncomfortable sometimes on flights. Honestly, I've had to really balance my stress levels since starting YouTube because it does take so much energy out of me, which is why I need like reset weeks or months like this. Even though it is fun, it's fun making these videos, and that is why I travel so much, so that I can make these videos for you guys. And I mean, I also love traveling, so it's a balance for sure. But the funny thing is that after I start resting long enough at home, I do crave traveling again, and sometimes that turnaround time is quicker than I thought. I'll just be resting at home, being in my routine, watching a Korean drama on at night, and then I'll just find myself scrolling through flights and planning my future trips because I just suddenly crave that sense of adventure again. Sometimes I'll watch like travel YouTube videos, and that like further makes me itch and want to go out and learn about different cultures, try new foods. I definitely think I was meant to travel, and I will always have that traveler spirit inside of me, and that no matter how long I decide to rest, I will always want to travel again. I think that I think about traveling a lot more than I don't, and traveling energizes me more than it drains me at the end of the day. It relaxes me more than it stresses me out, and yeah, I love it so much. It gives me a sense of freedom and a sense of happiness that is really hard to explain, honestly. I feel so lucky that this has basically become my part-time job, and that I can inspire all of you who are watching to travel more and to share with you my love of traveling. And I really hope that that happiness that I get from traveling transcends through my vlogs. Just know that I am tired a lot. Traveling is very tiring, but for me, it's in a very happy and content way at the very end of the day, and I will never stop traveling. I wouldn't have it any other way other than the way that I'm doing it now. We have a visitor, Chester. I am sitting him for the next 3 days. Pika is so riled up right now because Chester hasn't been over for a while. And Pika just really wants to say hi. Give him a very warm welcome. Chester's like, please get off of me. Please back up. Pika, please give him some space. I am going to go to UPS really quickly to drop off a return. And that'll just be a nice little walk too, because the weather is really nice right now. And then when I get back, I'm going to make dinner.